Everybody, welcome to Britpop's React. You're me, BP1 and BP2 as always. It's Wednesday. We're back with Stevie Ray Vaughan. With Popular Man, Tin Pan Alley.
Indeed.
I've nearly died by looking at 13 minutes and 20. You know, bearing in mind, if you're regular to the channel, you'll know that I struggle over 5 minutes. This is almost triple it. What are you doing to me, man?
Popular demand, and you know, let's be honest. So far, the man has entertained us in many ways that we haven't seen before. So, in 13 minutes, what can he get up to in that? Plus, he's also joined on stage in this one by Johnny Copeland, who was an American Texas blues guitarist and singer. I believe this is from the 1985 Montreux Jazz Festival. And they're performing Tin Pan Alley, which got a lot of requests in our comments. Lots to watch out for, apparently, so I think you're going to be suitably entertained. I think the 13 minutes may go quicker than you think, so strap in.
Let's see.
Pull up a brew.
I know a lot of you are enjoying our blues trip that we're on at the moment. Obviously, sort of engaged, I guess, by Stevie Ray Vaughan, isn't it? It's made us split out into different avenues as well. So thanks for all your comments and joining us this month. Continue to do so. You can influence where we go. As we go on. All right, let's get this going.
We also did his brother, didn't we? Did his brother as well recently?
Well, I haven't got a brother.
Jimmy Vaughan, not his brother.
About SRV, yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, we did that as well. If you missed it, Jimmy Vaughan live at Later with Jules Holland. So that's out in our playlists and bits and pieces. So check that one out if you haven't already. Cheers. Cool. Let's rock in, man. Let's rock in.
Let's do it.
C chord, C chord. Check his earring out.
I was going to say, yeah, it's a big old hooper loop earring there. Doesn't get much more blues than that.
No. Different, yeah.
See what was going on. Things was too hot down there. Couldn't stay very long. Hey, hey, hey.
Let the guitar.
Let's chuck that in there.
It's the roughest place I've ever been.
I don't know. I know a few rough places.
All the people's down there. Lord, you're living for the whiskey, wine, and gin.
Reminds me of a bit of Chris Stapleton there.
Yeah.
About a bit of Stapleton-ish, isn't it?
Get up in the morning.
Bit of soul.
Before the break of day. Before she can wash her face and hand. You know she ready to go away, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Because
layering it in.
What kind of place in this here alley be?
Nice sound as well.
Well, now every woman I get, y'all. Every woman I get, you know, this alley takes her away from me.
Wow, man, he's sweating like anything. Under them lights must be so intense, must it, when you're on stage?
I heard a pistol shoot. Yeah, it was a 44. Somebody killed a crap shooter cause he didn't know. Shake, roll and roll. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. What kind of place can it alley be?
He's just playing with it. He's having a tour rather than instrument.
Yeah.
Lord, you live with folded whiskey, wine, and gin.
Certainly got roots in it. Let's give it
Yeah.
a pause and have a little chat. So, yeah, it's real. I mean, this is like the ultimate blues song I think I've ever listened to right now.
Okay.
But I mean, vocally as well, we haven't really seen Stevie vocally throughout them as much as we have done this one. And like I say, he's got some really great tones. You know, going from that first week where I didn't really hear too much of him and thought, I wasn't sure where he was vocally. Actually, here he does remind me of that. Like I said before, Mr. Stapleton. It feels like that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of different sort of tones in this, hasn't he? I'm glad you mentioned it because I was going to mention myself. If you joined us sort of from the first ever Stevie Ray Vaughan one we did, we saw, you know, there was a comment in there, oh, you know, don't think much of him vocally, and then as we've gone on, and now obviously even this is a step up again, isn't it? You know.
And we got a bit of hassle in the old comments about saying, you know, oh, he's great vocally. I'm like, well, yeah, we didn't see it necessarily in that one, but now we really are seeing it. So, and Johnny, is this Johnny?
This is Johnny Copeland, yeah, Johnny Clyde Copeland, born 1937, passed away 1997, yeah. He was named, in 1983, he was named the Blues Entertainer of the Year by the Blues Foundation.
I mean, again, core blues, great voice.
Very good. Nice tone as well, isn't it, on the guitar?
It's a nice tone. It's the most, like I say, for me, I don't really listen too much to, obviously, a lot of blues influence music.
Yeah.
True, you know, what I would say, Southern blues. This is as much as I've ever felt, I think. Be interesting to see where it goes, because obviously we're now at the point where I've normally finished a track and it's done. We've still got a long way to go. So
we've wrapped up.
You know, for me, it's like, yeah, it's cool, it's bluesy, amazing talent on stage, but you know where can it go from here? As well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot, like I say, I mean, a lot of with the blues is, you know, it's quite free and open and easy, and they sort of wander off and come back and do the bits and pieces each interchanging. I think I mentioned this on one of the other reactions we did. So this was at the 1985 Montreux Jazz Festival. where Stevie Ray was asked to come along, and he's, it's a predominantly jazz festival. He turns up playing blues, and some members of the audience can be heard booing at the end of his performance, because
it's not jazz enough.
Because it's not jazz enough. Also in this, in your comments, thanks very much. In this one, we're seeing a lot more of the keyboard player, Reese Winans, who was part of, although it was sort of double trouble were the bass player and the drummer, they were also joined on multiple occasions by Reese Winans, the keyboard player. We're seeing quite a lot of him as well. So
yeah, and you can tell he loves feeling that music. He just knows, here I go. Dun, 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 dun.
Press that white one there. Okay, man, let's rock it on.
Yeah, well, before we do, we've got to ask you wonderful people to hit the thumbs up button on this video.
Please do.
If you're watching us on mobile, just flip us around, hit the thumbs up, flip us back. It will help us out at the channel, and especially with Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes.
For other Stevie Ray Vaughan fans to watch as well. So that's cool.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. All right, let's keep going.
So reverse. Every part of the guitar.
Sounds so good. If you and me did it, it would just be an absolute.
Woman scream.
It's amazing.
I peeped to the door.
Great reaction from the crowd there after we've done that.
Some cat was working on any weather. Lord, with a 2x4. Hey, hey, hey. The roughest place ever been.
That is so blues, isn't it?
All the people down there.
Just chill, man.
It is, isn't it? It's so like. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Because it's just jamming. I think they're just jamming at this point for as long as they need to. Look, even the drummer's like,
show us what you can do.
Just to say, how long? How long?
Get a nice appreciation for him.
With his hand on his gun.
Alright, well, it's like you say, super chilled.
Yep.
Real, I don't know, when I watch Stevie's performance, he just totally encapsulates himself into that performance. You know, there's not too much engagement with the crowd or anything like this. As a front man, he's there like raw passion, singing the guitar with those around him. It's a true sort of encapsulated performance, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And we haven't mentioned it yet, but every time we see him, his dress sense, I mean, he's totally
flamboyant.
Different. Very flamboyant, isn't he? With his scarves and his hat and normally a feather of some kind. Well, that's
he's got the tail on the back of that,
ferret tail.
Ferret on that, yeah.
Hiding under his hat. Which is cool as well because I don't know, it just gives that different dynamic to the performance, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it you know, visually he's just eye catching. I'd say with the Jimmy Ray Vaughan again, he was the more slick back hair, rockabilly style. I mean, what I like is, like I say, as each one's, you know, as Johnny's playing his bit, you can see the keyboard player, the drummer, even Jimmy sort of looking over and, you know, smiling and going, yeah, you know, showing their appreciation for what each member's doing. This is originally a Bob Geddins song, Tin Pan Alley. Okay. I'm enjoying it. Like I say, they're up there. They could have probably condensed it into a 3-minute song. They're just bluesing around. They're just, you know, you have a go, show us some, you know, some licks and some bits and pieces, and I'll have a go. And yeah, it's nice. Just, you know, easy listening, man.
It is easy listening. Nice, keep going.
Say this is a Red Boys now. Lord, nobody run. Hey. Ah, it's the roughest place it'll be.
The scarves and everything.
Well, they took me with that alley. Lord, it took me right back to the bear.
Very good, yeah, very, very good. It's just a masterclass, really, isn't it? It's just a real showcase of, you know, appreciation, you know? And the best thing is you can see how much the enjoyment on their own faces.
Yeah.
You know?
Even that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. That was you or me.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, there you go. SRV and Johnny Copeland. Again, something that I'd never thought I'd see, or that sort of raw blues talent on stage. Find out a lot about SRV, and super talented. As far as those guitar players go, they're just the more and more in my own head of where I would have people of guitar players that we've done on the channel, plus prior knowledge. He just goes right up there in that scale, doesn't he? I mean, he's
I mean, every single time we sort of do something, you can see, as you say, it's elevating up in your own sort of top 10 of best ever guitar players. Again, fair play to you. That was a pretty long blues song. I think that's probably going to be one of the longest blues songs you'll ever listen to. Probably some longer ones out there, but I think you did very well there, mate. To be fair, it was engaging,
it was.
It
did hold my attention.
Yeah, so. There you go, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Johnny Copeland. Jimmy Copeland? No, that was his brother. Johnny Copeland, 1985, Tin Pan Alley. Where are you going with that one, the old mucker?
All right, I mean, talent is off the chart, isn't it? Blues song's good. Far too long for me, even though it held its. I know I'm an arse. I'd give it about an 8.3.
Okay. New one for me. I don't know Tin Pan Alley, to be fair. I mean, I know quite a lot of blues. I'm more into blues than the BP one.
Me, aren't you? So.
Yep. So for me, I mean, just the guitar alone and all that, like I said, off the chart for that. For the song itself, which is what we sort of have a fun bit with, is I'd come up to about an 8.7. So we're looking about 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah,
8.5 for that one.
It's cool.
For the song. But
of course, for the song.
So we've got one more 10. Wednesday. Yeah, talent is way over 10. So we've got one more Wednesday to go. So in the comments, what do you think is the ultimate Stevie Ray Vaughan song that we should do? Probably go with solo one. Let's do one of him on his own, showing us all the bits and pieces, bells and whistles, the lot. In the comments, please. There you go.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for joining us today and watching us here at Britpops React. Until tomorrow for another reaction, it's goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from him, that young man over there.
Bye.
He's a 20th century boy.